Hi friends, I'm the vegan. I make a standard salad of mine. My favorite ingredients are all plants. And of course, first of all, love. Yeah, I love my ingredients. I love nature. And the easiest way to put food on my table is close to nature, not too far away. Yeah. Just cut some fruit, veggies, put a dressing on top. Yeah. Select the ones you like, you feel the harmony. And what I do today is a bell pepper corn salad with avocado and turmeric cashew cream, or turmeric cashew dressing. At 2%, that's another dressing. I'll show you in a moment. First I go to my corn. It's a classic. And corn is very nice with bell pepper. So this is the idea. Red and yellow, you see it's beautiful first at the first glance. You can, that might be nice together. It looks so nice, red and yellow, pure colors, yeah, right from nature. And the corn is a sweet and earth flavor, almost no bitter in corn. Very sweet and earth heavy. You can do a lot of seasoning into that. The bell pepper is sweet too, there's a connection, but also a little bit bitter. It's bell pepper, it's paprika, the flavor is bitter in the background. It's a very interesting combination. Sweet and bitter, you know. Sweet and bitter is classic. And bell pepper can be a little bit of a problem if you put it in salads, because if you have a bitter salad and you put a bitter bell pepper into that salad, it can be a little bit much. The bitter can be too much. But the corn takes the bitter as a seasoning. You know, and it is sweet. There is no bitter in here, so there's no problem. That's why, for example, corn and bell pepper is such a nice combination. So that's the classic in my kitchen. I just explained why I like these combinations so much. I mean, everybody has different preferences. You know, of course, you have different ones than I do. I just tell you mine. And maybe you feel inspired. You see the way I approach it. You can find your own ideas on feelings, combinations, and so on. I like an easy way and, you know, approachable, that I can feel it, I can see it, that I can intuitively cook. I have the same amount of both. I cut it in similar pieces. The corn has been cut from the cob, or you can take frozen corn. In this case it was frozen corn. And I thawed it with hot water running over it. And you can consider it raw, but if you have a corn cob, that's even better. I like to have them, but they are expensive and not always available in Germany. But the frozen one is always available, so I will always have some in the freezer. A scent of berries, frozen fruit are very nice to have. Other frozen things are not so recommended, like broccoli, for example. I would not recommend, because you destroy a huge amount of nutrients that are crucial for broccoli. But with the corn, that's easy. So corn and bell pepper, similar size, similar amount. A very fair base for a salad. A classic in my kitchen. Now I put a third ingredient to make it 3. That means 3 is a complex flavor. 2 ingredients have 2 possible combinations. 3 ingredients have already 6. 1 times 2 times 3, faculty 3, is the mathematical number of possible combinations. 1 times 2 times 3 is 6, so 6 possible combinations of 3 ingredients. Whereas with 2 ingredients, like corn and bell pepper, you always know what is what if you taste it in your mouth. You know, oh, that's the corn, that's the bell pepper, I understand. When you understand something, you analyze it, the feeling is away. You know, not having the intellect come into it is taking away the possibility of discrimination, to make it one, to make it seem one. The illusion of oneness creates a new flavor. The third ingredient here, when I have 6 combinations, it's harder to discriminate what is what. That's why 3 is my minimum amount of ingredients if I want to create something new. I mean, I can't eat an apple. It's a wonderful experience. An apple is a complex thing. It's beautiful, delicious. I have nothing against that, but creating something new, you can't put an apple out and say, here's something new. No, that is not what you create, that is what the other one experiences. I can eat an apple every day, have a different experience every day, but I can't expect to know what others feel when they experience it. I don't know anything about that. But when I do my own recipes, different ones, I can tell everybody here, a new flavor. Most probably you will have a new experience there because has never been combined before like that. The third ingredient here is an avocado. That's also a nice combination with both bell pepper and corn, because bell pepper and corn have not a lot of fat, and they have a yellow or red color. Green is the third one. And a lot of fat means it carries the flavors. Fat carries the flavors. Avocado is a healthy fat, so no problem. And making it nicer here with these little bit complex bittersweet flavors, earth flavors, fruity earth flavors, bell pepper is a fruit, will be carried, made nicer by the avocado. And I have a third topping here, a second part, so to say. The topping is the second part. And the third part will be the dressing, so again 3 here, same principle. It's a red onion, half a red onion, also cut into small pieces. That is perfect, you know, onion is perfect with avocado, with corn, and with bell pepper. Onion is very nice with each of them. For many reasons, yeah, I don't need to explain that now. So the main maybe is a lot of water, and it's hot. And none of the others has this hot flavor that is added by the onion here. So it's very nice. So now I have my 2 parts. The main part has 3, that is corn, bell pepper, and avocado. The second part is onion, if you want. The third part is the dressing. And this is interesting, it's my, let's call it Turmeric Cashew Dressing. You can find a link under this video how to make it. Basically it's easy, cashews and turmeric, this is the main ingredients. A little bit of lemon, not too much, because I want a gentle turmeric, earth turmeric flavor, a gentle one. The lemon, more lemon would make it a complete different flavor. You can work with the turmeric flavor in many different ways. In this case, I wanted to have a dominance of the turmeric flavor, but very gentle, because if you take too much turmeric, it gets nasty. It's too much, like a medicine, yeah? It's very hard. But if you have a small amount of turmeric, it can be very nice. The cashews are a little bit sweet, the lemon a little bit sour, a little bit lemon, only a little bit. And then the turmeric is carried, and it's a nice, gentle earth flavor. In other dressings, I have a lot of turmeric and a lot of other seasonings. Then the turmeric is a part in a big story. Yeah. But here is the turmeric, the main flavor. But that can only be very gentle, so not much lemon here. Otherwise, you destroy this gentle flavor from the turmeric. It would be away, almost. That's why I take a little bit of lemon only. And the rest is then pepper and salt. Black pepper is very nice for turmeric because it turns out the healing qualities of the turmeric with black pepper, because there are physical reasons behind that, chemical reasons, biological reasons. I don't want to go into details now. Just black pepper is known to help make turmeric efficient. It's a very strong anti-cancer medication and also a anti-inflammatory seasoning. Yeah, it's one of our most powerful seasonings. So I show you now what it looks like. And I put it over, but first, before I use it, I will taste it, because if you put it in the refrigerator as a pre-made dressing, then it might change the flavor over time. Maybe you can keep it for 4 days or so in the refrigerator and still use it very nicely, so you have a nice, easy way to make a quick and easy salad every time. You just put a little bit more of the dressing. But in the time when it is in the fridge, it can, the flavor can change a little bit. So might be I have to season it again. After some days I taste it now. It's sweet. So maybe a little bit of salt would be nice. See, I have it here. My Himalayan salt. I put a little on my hand. Not too much. Just a half a teaspoon. Just to give it a little bit more salt. It's one of the ingredients in this dressing is salt, and it might get a little bit tuned down if it sits. So a little bit salt makes it fresher a little bit. So I know it's easy in a glass container like this, the sealed one. You can easily mix it and check if it's okay now. yeah, it's a small difference, but it makes it more alive. Here, look at now what I'm doing. It's a creamy dressing, and that is nice for this kind of salad because all the ingredients are also firm and crunchy, so you can easily use a creamy dressing like this. I don't need too much. I could use a little bit more, but maybe half a cup or 3/4 of a cup would be enough. I will check it. I will check if that is the right amount. Looks well. It doesn't need to swim in the salad. The salad doesn't need to swim in the dressing. I will check the flavor of the salad because you never know. If you put a dressing on a salad for the first time, you don't even know what it tastes like. You have to taste it, the dressing together with the ingredients of the salad, because all ingredients change the flavor of the dressing a little bit. So let's see. So it's Oh, awesome. Wonderful. The bell pepper. You know, the ingredients are there. I can taste them, I can feel them. And still they melt, they merge into one flavor, one experience. Very nice. I like the simple recipes to begin. You know, a salad has 3 main parts, and a topping and a dressing. So three again, to let it grow into a new complex unity. And that way I can build more recipes. I can, for example, add more ingredients, always adding 2 more. For example, instead of putting only 1 topping with the onion, I could use 3 as the second part, like for example olives and cilantro, for example, to just mention some. I don't know if that would work. Yeah. So there be a little bit more complex salad there with 3 parts, and so on and so on. But the idea is to begin with a basic kind of recipe and to add step by step more ingredients, or to change one of the ingredients. Instead of onions, I could take maybe olives, maybe, yeah. That way I would change the salad a little bit and add more ingredients to my diet, my menu. So I change a recipe, a given recipe, every day I change it a little bit, adding other ingredients, taking others away. So I add more variety to my diet. That's very important for a healthy diet, the variety. So again, enough now. Thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you have questions, please feel free to ask or to add, to comment, to give your own ideas, to share your inspirations or so. Feel inspired, that's the main thing. To be vegan and to add wonderful plants into your recipes. Again, thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy. If you like my video, subscribe MD Vegan on YouTube. Have another recipe every single day, and find me on Facebook, Instagram, Pinterest and Twitter.